Alright everybody, welcome back to Fallout 76. So I wanted to see whatever this was, because I kept getting tickets. I have 100, I guess, and it's whatever this stuff is. And I think you have to, this costs 0. Oh. You have to, well, what's the point of having tickets if you have to have, oh, okay, it says Fallout first, okay. But then there was also the Sunset Stranger, that was Blood and Rust. They have all this stuff. Dart Machine. Oh, that's it? Okay. So there's only 2 pages with that one. Blood and Rust. There was a ton. Who wants that bathtub? Cool desk lamp. So unlock this page. So you have to unlock everything on a page, I guess, to get something. Taxidermy Rad Scorpion, that's pretty cool. Junkie's backpack, that's cool. Having a backpack is nice because you can carry more stuff. Pimp Boy 2 billion. You can get the Pimp Boy, I believe, in Fallout New Vegas. You get the Ultra Lux mask. Raider Sarsaparilla vending machines. I guess you can get unlimited sunset sarsaparillas. A lawnmower. Oh, that's cool. You get the Ghoul's gun. You can get a cat. Vault Girl lamp, that's pretty cool. Grit mods for that gun. Receiver mods. Magazine mods. Then paint. Then what is this? It has like the vault symbol on these last 2 for some reason. Oh, bonus. Okay. Top right it says bonus. I guess the ability to make the gun. Floating crate platform. You can actually get 5 nuclear key cards instead of having to do whatever it is you have to do to get those. I mean, some decent stuff, I guess, but good God, the amount of grinding you'd have to do. Well, I guess we have 100. We can start on one of them, I guess. This one only having 2 pages. We'll get the hat because it's free. But don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. I don't care about any of this shit. Icons. Like, you get perk coins. Wow, there's literally nothing. Like, this might be okay. There's literally nothing on here besides, like, the perk coins that are even useful. Guess we'll start with this, but you have to do Fallout first for that. We'll just use them all up because I'm not going to be using it for anything. Re-roller. I don't understand what this is. We have enough to get the 200 atoms, but I don't use it for anything. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Alright, so that's what you can do with that, I guess. That's so strange to me. Alright, but yeah. Let's start. We're gonna do the become a ghoul thing. I guess I will become a ghoul just to see how it is. Because apparently you get one free change back, but if you want to change back, either I can't remember if it's to a ghoul again, or if you change back to a ghoul, if you want to go back to normal, it costs like a ton of atoms for some reason. Also, am I on? No. So I have to travel. I remember doing this and so stupid. I forget to change back my build. The first time I didn't forget because I couldn't fast travel. I was over encumbered, but I got rid of a ton of stuff. Oh no, I am. Why then do I have almost no carry weight? Uh... Okay. Weird. One other thing I wanted to do real quick because we did get a bunch of stuff. How do I do it?
Oh, no. Everyone appears to have died. This is terrible. Error. Tier levels dropping to catastrophic levels. Rebooting. Complete. Oh.
How do you get to the scoreboard? Alright, so I just went ahead and came back here. I can't find where I don't really care about it because I don't grind the game, but I don't know if they removed the scoreboard, which I know they didn't because you still have the score. I'm ranked 5 out of 100, but for some reason I can't access it anywhere. Yeah, so that's a little weird. Anyway, let's head down here. And I checked my last video, my carry weight was 260. I don't know why it's down to 250, but I could have swore I could carry more than that. It seems very low. But I guess I do have the perks I think were junk, and the ammunition that I have are like pared down by 90%. But yeah, thought I'd start by looking at that stuff, but apparently for some reason I can't. Oh yeah, there's a mysterious cave we've never been to here. Should we explore that first. Because there's also a cabin right there. What the hell? Where is the cave? Oh my god. Oh, I thought he died. Oh, I need a keypad. I need a number. What? Huh. Maybe it'll be part of the thing we're doing. Yeah, see, 260. Says 250. I don't know, that's weird. So strange. Alright, we'll head to the cabin, I guess, first. And then once we're finished with this, I hear that the Ghoul is around certain locations, like he's at 76, and like Crater, I think, and some places, so you can like go there. He doesn't have much to say, but I think it might be cool to just see what he does have to say. Old Danielson cabin. These have to have been added in a certain update because I would have found these. Hetty is losing her mind. I insisted Hetty take a term off from the university so she could get away from the stress of teaching, but she's been increasingly paranoid and insists we were followed. Apparently one of her students is a real nutcase and gives her the creeps, but I've assured her she's being ridiculous. There would be no reason for someone to follow us all the way out here. It's only day 3 and she's been frantic, claiming she keeps seeing this guy lurking around outside. At this point, I think it would have been better to check her into Allegheny for a bit because I'm starting to get a bit crazy dealing with her. I needed this time for myself and my own work too. Chainsaw. Change of plans. I was making a bi-weekly trip to the mega stop this morning and everything seemed off. It was peculiar that there were so many abandoned cars and the mega stop was trashed and desolate. Normally I have no trouble finding someone to sneak into the trunk, but it took an unacceptable amount of time to find someone that didn't run off when I came close. Something catastrophic must have happened. This is really going to screw up my system. Glowing resin. Okay, well, no code. Oh, another note. A failed dinner. I haven't had this much fun in ages. My blood is rushing. I followed Professor Danielson when I heard that she was going on vacation, and in my luck, it was in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't stand going a full term without her. After a few days, her ignoramus husband went out to the shack, and I had the perfect opportunity to introduce myself. Professor Danielson wasn't as grateful as I had hoped when she saw me kill that ass of a man, and unfortunately I had to end her as well. I had planned to cook her a wonderful meal of her ungrateful husband, but now I've got to preserve the both of them to make the meat last longer. Their heads do sit quite nicely on the mantel, though. I think I'll remain here for a while, as it seems the perfect place to indulge in my superior preferences of food without being disturbed. Alright, cannibal. I guess there's their heads. No code, though. Got another cave, that's probably where the radiation specialist is, and then you have like a swamp area and this up here. So I guess I'm guessing all of this around here was added. I think it was like the Gone Fission update or some shit. There's another thing up here, because I always make sure, like, even though this so far is my least favorite of the Fallout games, I still make sure to discover all the locations and stuff. Let's see what this is. Because, of course, there's going to be a lot of new locations with the Burning Springs update. Ugh. You can die. Point repos.
Protect and serve.
Goodbye, Justin. Justin took the last door yesterday, and we're all going to miss his cooking. He said he was a chef before the war, a chef in Austin, Texas. Austin is the capital of Texas, and I am Sarah from Charleston. Charleston is the capital of West Virginia. I'm trying my best to remember all of the capitals of all the states, and it is getting harder every day. Justin forgot that Austin was a capital. As long as I can remember that Charleston is the capital and that every state has a capital, and I can name those capitals, and I can remember that my name is Sarah, and I won't need to go through the door yet. Sarah. Okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing if this is the Ghoul update, meaning like gone feral. We are here. Write your name here if you're going through the last door. If you see someone forget, please write their names for them. Ryan Morgan, Deandra Gillis, Lefty, Justin Taylor, John Marchette, Barbara Machette, Cleo Jeffries, Morris Boone, Sarah Lopez, Ricky. We never got his last name. Today is not the last day I can write. Today is not the last day I can write. Today is not the last day I can write. Today is not... Only last door key can unlock. Last door safety rules. You don't have to go in before you're ready, but when you are, lock the door behind you and toss the key out before you open the inner door. No loud noises, please. Okay, so I'm guessing when they think they're gonna turn, they go in there. Yeah. Well, it's kind of sad. Whoops. Guess somebody dropped the bag? Or the rules? Was that my bag? Did I accidentally drop it? that seems to be it for this stop. Got, found that one. Yeah, we just got this. Which were the... I can't remember what they're called now. Okay, so this is just where the specialist is.
Maddox says this is home, but won't until it's taken from us.
Protect and serve.
So much radiation.
Mind your business, smooth skin. Guess all this radiation's our protection now.
I want that map marker, goddammit.
I should have part you need a look at this, but maybe it'll resolve itself.
Revenant,
Nobody got
Renegade.
it.
Wait, what was that? A flute. How the hell would you even get here if you don't have either power armor or just some crazy ass, some of the crazy ass perks like, you know, where radiation isn't bad for you?
Have to ration. We have nothing to say to each other.
No notes or anything.
Not to believe.
Oh, here we go. Elmira's dream. When I was a girl, the world was mine. The sun burned strong with the warmth of dawn. The stars shone bright with dreams. My heart burned with a love for life and all its possibilities. So I kept asking myself, out of everything that could happen, why did possibility raise the world I loved? Why did it rot my flesh and blight my insides? Why did it leave me so pitifully alone, so desperately seeking a kindred spirit? Why did it open my eyes to those desolate dregs of humanity whom I had never truly looked upon before? Why did possibility bless me with life while others perished? Why did it open my arms to those beautiful souls whose redemption would become my life's purpose? Why did it grant me a new perspective, a new lens through which I admire this imperfect, beautiful world? Why would we ever do anything less than shout gratitude into the winds by living, by loving, by dreaming, and never ever giving up on each other? The world I love isn't somewhere in the distant future, it's here now. The sun still burns with the warmth of dawn. The stars still shine bright with dreams. You only have to look up and be willing to see them. When I was a girl, the world was mine. I only lost it because I let go of it. Now, with all of you, I'm grabbing on again, and there's more possibility than ever before. Oh my god, I wish that fucking sound was a little bit lower. Asher's training notes. Maddox, exemplary, helped mentor others. Luke, good improvement. Jay, good improvement, complained about shoulder bruises, recommended padding. Connor, average. Madison, average. Lilac, subpar, needs additional training. Debbie arrived late, hit every target in record time.
You better be
Chastised for
careful.
excessive
Look at me.
personal conversations. Ernie, absent. Maddox requested exemption on his behalf. Will breach subject again on later date. Pathernia, absent for third time this month. Probably lost track of time again. Too dangerous to send someone to the lab for her. Need other solution.
It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge, and not by choice.
Kevin.
Got nothing to say to you.
Whatever. I guess we gotta do the quest. I'm way the fuck up there.
They'll never understand. Something on my face. Smooth skin.
Just breathe it in.
Ooh, watch your step. Wouldn't want you to trample the buds.
Yeah, can't talk to anybody probably until we either do the quest or get some kind of approval or something.
Can't wait for the smooth skins to come blazing in here and melt their faces off. We have nothing to say to each other.
You guys got some crazy mushrooms. Oh. I had no jump.
Mercy.
Bag of chloride, is that... Let me check. Acid, okay.
They'll never understand. No room for mercy. Something on my face, smooth skin. Mind your business, smooth skin. Can't wait for the smooth skins to come blazing in here and melt their faces off.
Just looking in all the places, because if we talk to them and then turns out we gotta talk to all these other people, at least then we can just go straight to them and don't have to search anything. Huh?
It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge, and not by choice. Never go back. Never.
Oh wow. I didn't even notice I was radiated. by that much. Why? Okay. Again, something else that's really stupid that I've noticed about this game. Sometimes the quest markers are awful. Told me to go there, and that was not where I needed to go. So now once I'm done doing this, I'm probably gonna have to walk all the way back up there. Because I never got a map marker for some reason.
I'm not too sure.
One more step in your mincemeat.
He's one of them. The bandits.
I need you both to explain what you saw and how you found us here before I decide it's not worth hearing the answer.
I was just looking for help. Honest.
Help? What could I possibly do for you that your smooth-skinned buddies couldn't hand you on a silver platter?
I've got the radiation sickness. I heard there's a specialist.
God damn it. I told them spreading that rumor would be the end of us.
So did you know about the specialist?
That's enough out of you. You both looking to purge your ads? Or just him?
I'm healthy, just accompanying my friend here. Could you please help him, Mr. Scary Bandit?
You're either stupid or don't care one bit about your friend. Not sure which. Oh, I'll tell it to you straight. I'm the specialist you heard about, but I can't rid your friend of radiation sickness. Only thing I can rid him of is his life.
Asher! Oh, hush. These are prime candidates for the gift of an enduring affliction-free existence. We must welcome them. Disposing of them would be terribly wasteful.
Now just hold on a second here. Who are you people? And what the darn heck is going on?
Let's start with your question about our identities. Radiation specialist is a bit of a euphemism. It was intended to help other ghouls find us. And other, potential ghouls.
The issue is, you recognize us already, which means we left a loose end. No one lives to identify the revenants.
Asher! Not this time you don't. I have been dutifully searching for those who could benefit from my procedure. Is this man not in need? I'm certain he can put the past behind in return for treatment. Isn't that right? Your name is?
Lemon Prize?
Levin! And I am Parthenia. And now that we're all friends, we can forget Asher's criminal acts and think about the future. You just have to agree to a minimally invasive treatment and voila! Cured of all ills and no more worrying about pesky skincare routines. So, do we have a deal?
Let's see. Sounds great. You game Lemon, or whatever your name is. This is ridiculous. You can't expect Lemon to forgive the murder of his associates so easily. I'm not sure about this. Sounds great.
I think I'm in over my head here. I wasn't too close with those folks that died, but they didn't deserve what you done to them. Well, what you tried to do to me. And for what? Ammo and scrap metal? But now you're gonna turn around and say you can save me.
Oh, more than save you. I can turn you into a ghoul, like me. And Asher, if he would stop being so bashful and recognize his boon for what it is. I don't go outside, so I don't know exactly what happened between you and Asher, but it sounds like things did not go according to plan.
Witnesses aren't permitted. Which means we need to do something about you two. Figure out what that is. Or I will.
Oh, of course, of course. The solution here is that you join us. A safe paradise for ghouls hidden from the dangers of the outside world. It's not like you have much choice. So, what do you say? Will the irradiated one go all in on a new lifespan? Or is being human so important as to die for? No need for a final answer just now, by the way. There are some preparations to make before we can finalize anything.
This is crazy. Who in their right mind would become a ghoul on purpose? Even if he did want to become a ghoul, I think he'd be hard-pressed to join you. If it cures all ills, becoming a ghoul sounds like a great idea. It's your life, Layman. What do you think? What about me? Do you accept humans? What do you think?
By any measure, becoming a ghoul is a net benefit.
Says the lifelong shut-in with no interest in the outside world.
Asher, you have yet to provide me a convincing answer as to what we need out there that we can't have in here.
Courtesy, human rights, the ability to take part in civilization.
Not much of a civilization compared to what it used to be. The harvest is always richer in another man's field. Or so wrote the Roman poets. Anyway, we are wasting your ailing friend's precious time.
Now, hold on a second. I'm not so sure about this. Look, I am not one to judge too much by appearances. So what if your skin's a bit, loosely attached? But am I to understand it right that you all live in hiding and go out to steal people's things in the night? And if they see you, then it's over for them?
We tried it the nice way. People died. Ghouls. On account of nothing but our loosely attached skin. So don't you for 1 second think of us as some kind of monsters for trying to survive. It was people thinking of us as monsters that drove us to this messed up reality.
Tough. Nothing justifies the murder of innocents. I sympathize with you. It sounds like you've been treated unfairly. Wild is boring morality. It's the wasteland. Kill who you need to kill. There are plenty of ghouls who live alongside humans, so why do you choose a life in hiding?
Each one of those is a ticking time bomb. Maybe their friends treat them right. They act as protection. But as soon as a ghoul steps outside on their own, it's free range. A home for ghouls is freedom for us. We don't have to ask a human escort to make a trip down the road. We don't have to watch our backs, wondering if that funny look the newcomer gave us will become a gun to the head. Living out there, the fight never ends. Neither do the tragedies. We got sick of it. Now, for once, we have a place to call our own. I shouldn't have to explain what I'll do to protect that.
I sympathize with you. It sounds like you've been treated unfairly.
Like you could possibly understand smooth skin.
This philosophy discussion is fun and all, but allow me to make a proposal. It's clear you need some time to persuade yourselves of the overwhelming benefits of this procedure. While you do, why don't you retrieve the materials I need for it? If you come back and decide for certain you want to perish in your deeply flawed prison of flesh, then there's no harm done. But if you do become sufficiently alarmed by the throes of mortal death to reconsider, then we'll be fully prepared.
Okay, yeah. I like that option. I mean, if it's between a painful death and a makeover.
Don't take this lightly, simpleton. Living life as a ghoul, you'll regret you were ever born at all.
Oh, so dramatic. What I need is a radiated ore. It's the only material with the right nuclear structure for massive simultaneous extraction. I have the base formula here already, but this version is incomplete. I need the ore to trigger the final reaction.
Or? Well, you mean like we have at Emmett Mountain? That should be easy. Maybe I could give you my key and rest here for a bit while you go get it. Turns out I'm feeling worse by the minute. Though I'd feel awful sending you to get all irradiated, considering what it did to me.
No way I'm letting you out of my sight.
Asher, why don't you go with them? Radiation's already done its magic on you. You can mine the ore and do guard duty at the same time. 2 birds. I'll watch Lehman, of course. We're going to become the best of friends.
Fine. I'm locking you in on the way out.
Then it's settled. Oh, this is so exciting! Finally, I can perform ghoulification on someone other than myself.
Let's head to Emma Mountain and get that irradiated ore. Wait, you didn't become a ghoul naturally?
Of course not! I've been holed up here in the silo for most of my life. But at present, all of that is besides the point. We have priorities, yes? If you're still here after Lehman's crisis is resolved, I'll tell you all the glimmering details of my unconventional past.
Alright, let's head out.
Oh, wonderful! You won't regret it.
There's another shaft off the main operation. Best go there and stay under the radar. This key here will get you into the tunnels.
I'll be watching you, so don't take any suspicious detours.
This way, my dear test subject.
I'll be
Into the lab.
there, Sweetsky.
Excitement happens.
Don't be late. We're not friends, just in case that wasn't clear.
Shut up, bitch. Meet Asher at Emmett Mountain Side Tunnel. I like her name, Parthenia. Alright, let's see, where are we going? Holy hell. Well, good thing the White Springs is pretty close. I need the code to that mysterious cave. If we don't get the code through this quest, then I may just look up how to get into there. Hillside Cavern. Like how it says that there's... Or I got a location for it when I didn't. Hello, fellas.
Hazmat suits don't grow on trees. It took forever to collect.
I remember doing this. This was quite early on. Well, it wasn't that early in our 76 days. I think this was a little bit later. Yeah, you guys got it. So is... I saw somebody look at the scoreboard. And it was the regular scoreboard I remember. Did they literally just recently change it? That's just seems... If that's true, I actually hate what they did, because I guess they did it with this. Which I think is really stupid. Yeah, it didn't update yet, so we're almost at the point where we can go to the next rank, but who cares? I don't know, it's funny, I didn't care at all for the scoreboard, but I liked that even less. Intense. Just in case we gotta pass a speech thing. Hey, finally a new recipe. Oh, you're still alive? Hello?
Hey.
haven't seen you around here.
Weird.
Are you new on the team?
Yeah, just started a day. I'm not on the team, but I'm here for irradiated ore.
I see. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just a grunt. I came in to grab some tools. I'll just say that Marion hasn't been kind to other scavengers digging around on her turf. Not without joining her crew first, anyway. Hey, is that...
Ghoul!
Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right? The bandits?
Sorry, lady, but you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you are. The same ones that attacked Lehman and the others. I was out in the trees when it happened, just for a few minutes. When I came back, I saw everything. All of you ghouls underneath those masks. Just a step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scatter, but you weren't ever supposed to be a part of this.
Don't shoot.
Unfortunately, I've got no choice, newcomer. It's our code, and the only reason we've survived so long. No witnesses.
Wait, no. Oh God, wait. Look, I spoke quickly, okay? I won't tell anyone else.
Anyone else? How many have you told? That were ghouls?
A few of the crew, okay? I don't know how many I told. I was just terrified. Lehman told a different story. Didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could mean the death of everyone I care about. The killing of your crew. That wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again.
Strength 8+, I'm warning you to back off. You won't be able to protect your people if you're dead.
So it's gonna be like that, is it? Should've killed you when I had the chance. Now we're all tangled up in this mess. I'm warning you, Missy. We're just like anyone else trying to survive out here. Keep your damn mouth shut about ghouls.
I understand. Just let me leave, okay? You're not gonna shoot me?
God, hurry up already.
All right.
I hope you're happy. I'll be tossing and turning for the next 5 months, wondering when the pitchforks will be showing up.
To get back to Parthena, she was innocent. It's worth it to retain your humanity. This act of mercy could go a long way for human sentiment toward ghoul kind, don't you think?
That's a goddamn stupid thing to believe in. Some kind of future utopia where ghouls are accepted by all. No matter how much progress we make, there will always be somewhere that thinks different. Because the fact is there are pharaohs, and we look a hell of a lot like them, and the fact is we just don't know what makes someone pharaoh or not. The best we can hope for is a place just for us, safe and separated. Never mind what's best for them. It's best for us.
She was innocent. It's worth it to retain your humanity.
I used to think the same thing. Unfortunately, right isn't always rewarded with right. I'll stick to my own route, safer that way, but don't think I won't keep my eyes on you.
Well, we didn't even get what we came here for, did we? I guess we did. Guess that doesn't work. Ugh. 32 caps, or we can half that if we get a crater. Is there anywhere closer? No, I don't think so. It's weird that Vault 79 isn't a fast travel. Yeah, there's also this. Missing Jack Hunter. Journalist, contact Oscar Gonzalez, Esquire at Crater Appalachia. We saved, what, 14 caps? Or was it 32 to get there from where we were? Fast traveling for caps is so stupid. Be there in a second.
Your new life awaits. Stored safely away in this little canister.
You sure I'll be okay if I take this stuff? Then I can start a new life? A good one?
Who's to say that you can't?
I'm busy. Is your friend intent on destroying the life he has left, or what? I can't spend all day watching this foolishness.
I would feel better about Layman becoming a ghoul if he didn't have to join a bunch of no good bandits around. What do you think we should do?
I'll say it for the last time. Don't make this mistake. Parthenia's situation was unique, and maybe that made it right for her. But for you, the world will drop out beneath your feet. Everything you know and take for granted. There's no hope at the bottom of this well. At least not your version of it. You're not prepared to be something inhuman. No one is.
Well, maybe I'm not. But you and the other ghouls, you're still here. And don't that mean you have something to live for? Even if it's just each other?
You're damn right about that. Going through hell with these survivors has given me the most important purpose of my life. It's given me strength and grit that I was never capable of. Not in a lifetime of successes and failures as a human. If you're capable of understanding that, maybe there's more to you than I thought. Stop wasting my time and get this over with.
I don't want to die just yet. But if this path involves a version of me I can't be proud of, well, maybe then it's better to let things go. Leave this world the way I am, before things get all muddled and broken.
I think you should become a ghoul and keep chasing your dream. There are ways to make it work. Your dream is as good as wasted if you take this step. Better retain your humanity. What is your dream? Yeah, we don't know what his dream is, I guess.
Well, it might sound funny, but it's to find something to live for. People to live for, to make them proud. But I can't do that if I become something I don't recognize anymore.
It's hard not to cross that line. Too late for me. But if you can't be talked out of this, maybe you'll do better than I did. Just know it's not our side that'll force you to change. It's the world out there, and the eyes looking in the mirror at a corpse.
You reckon?
Oh, certainly. Multitudes of ways. But if you're dead, you've got zilch.
You're darn right about that, aren't you, Miss Parthenia? All right. I still got lots to live for, and it ain't no good giving up. But I get squeamish with needles. My last crew sure would rip me a new one about that. Too chicken for psycho, they said. Well, who needs to go all manic for a man-to-man figurine scavenger hunt? They'd inject every cam they had and then tear apart Hubris comics like animals. After all that, they never did find the collector's edition. Anyway, the point is, you'll have to stick me with that stuff before I change my mind.
It's an inhaler, actually.
An inhaler? Isn't that novel?
Why don't you wait over there for now? Your condition presents a unique learning opportunity, so it is incumbent on this doctor in training to run some tests before the transformation. In the meantime, I'd like to have a private conversation with you.
I'm going back to guard duty. Neither of you can say I didn't warn you.
Quest completed. A leap of faith. Corn, a potato, 2 Stimpaks, 3 radioactive from water, some other stuff. A fresh pair of jeans.
Need to go check on them.
Corn, water, radiation quack outfit. Potato. I contracted parasites. Go fuck yourself. I don't think I need toxic water.
Every day is a new hypothesis.
Drop these mines. Wait, the radiation outfit. Why is that not in? Oh, it's in apparel. Yeah. So that takes off. Okay, so that's new.
So much chicken scratch. All I can
You
think
used
is
to be able to wear the
please
helmet
tell me
with
before I
the
invented it.
thing. Okay.
I'll be forthright. We need more ghouls. I need to make more ghouls, I mean. The science is fascinating. Ghoulification cures countless ills, even terminal ones. But it has side effects. Flesh falling off is an obvious one, but there can be joint pain, loss of smell, loss of sight, degradation of the vocal cords, and so on. I mean, this is a completely new medical field we're inventing here, and I'm the only doctor they've got. I need data, I need subjects. With application and study, I could treat these ghouls. Maybe one day bring them back to the quality of life that people like Asher wish for. They'd be happy and more resilient to the wasteland than any human. And you could be one of them.
You have enough materials to turn me into a ghoul too? Sign me up. Let me get this straight. You want me to give up my humanity so I can become a test subject for you? It sounds like a good cause. I don't feel great about the prospect of having to join your violent group. Yeah, sign me up.
Finally! Someone who sees reason! You are a very promising individual. Generosity to help a friend, initiative to track down a rumor, bravery to face us, and dependability in getting the job done. It takes a certain acumen to embody such wildly admired attributes. And to embark into the pinnacle of modern science. To give up what you know and embrace the benefits of a new evolution. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a ghoul. We are built to survive. We can do things no one else can. Who wouldn't want that resilience? Well then, give me your answer. Will you take the leap to become a lean, mean, radiation-eating machine?
Ghoulification. Transform into a ghoul for a unique gameplay experience. Use Parthenia's device to leave your humanity behind. Harness Raz to power new perks and abilities. Miss yourself, go to the main menu to change back into a human. I'm ready. I got some questions.
Well then, what are they?
What are the benefits and downsides of being a ghoul? Okay, so that's funny. It gives us this. So, to ghoul or not to ghoul. Pros. New perks exclusive to ghouls. New legendary perks exclusive to ghouls. Heal from radiation. Use radiation for unique perks and abilities. Disease immunity. Never get hungry or thirsty. Rads do not reduce max HP. Cons. Select perks are disabled. Must disguise to interact with some factions. Disguises require talking to a specialist. Must manage your sanity with chems. Permanent -10 to charisma. Is it permanent?
Permanent? You think I can just graft your skin back onto you? Suck out all the radiation like it never happened? Something like that would only be possible if we had a time machine. Or if this were some kind of simulation where you could select, oops, I changed my mind on that permanent life decision, please take it back. But alas, as far as my own limited awareness extends, we have only this fleeting, chronologically rigid reality.
If I turn this offer down, can I come back and accept it later?
I wish I could say no to further tempt you into accepting my limited time offer. But in this instance, I am compelled to practice honesty. So long as I have the materials, I will extend this offer to any and all who approach me with a desire for it. The materials you helped me procure should last quite some time. So yes, the offer will remain.
Okay, I'm ready to give you my answer.
You are keeping me in great suspense.
I'm ready. Turn me into a ghoul.
Thrilling! The procedure is quite simple. Just pick up that inhaler and give it a puff. You may feel something like a rush of exhilaration. Just over there is a chamber containing a nuclear warhead. It's leaking heavily. You are to walk inside the chamber. The heavy dose of radiation will stimulate the reaction already happening inside your body, and thus expedite it. This will be painless, but will likely cause you to lose consciousness. By the time you awake, the transformation will be complete. Try not to panic when that happens. You will still be you, of course, just improved. At your own pace, then. I will, of course, monitor the entire procedure.
Oh, I can't do it in empowerment. Makes sense, it would heal me from radiation. I want to see what the,
Research documents, and only one brain to process them. I must find a way to optimize.
Oh. It's just her... Okay. It's just her thing. And it doesn't do anything. Need to repair this outfit.
Test subjects.
Open the door.
No, that's just ridiculous, Thea. Lying all about Malaysia. You never get away with it.
Forgot I dropped stuff. Well, how the fuck do I get in there? There's no button or anything. Alright, so apparently it's a bug that they still haven't fixed, so that's awesome.
Where is it?
Had to come back in, talk to her, do the inhaler. Let's see if it opened. Look at that. Jesus, guys. Fix your fucking bugs. Especially when they're known. Hell yeah. So now I gotta do it all again. Alright, for the third fucking try. Do I just wait here until I'm... For the 4th time. I completely just shut the game off. I think it's just gonna disconnect again. Because I guess doing this quest just kicks you from the server for some reason. Yeah, so doing this quest just kicks you from the fucking server. Is that really a bug? Hitting a specific bug where too much radiation resistance from armor or perks prevents proper ghoulification in the silo. Cool, so another bug that they haven't fixed. I mean, let's fucking remove that, I guess. They're now naked. I swear, man, that I get that when games had bugs when they were 20-something years old, and maybe they, you know, they weren't given time to fix them before release. Maybe they couldn't properly test them before release. And back then, you know, they couldn't really, or at least didn't put out hot fixes, really. What the game release is how you got it. This is a game they're still working on to this day. Whenever they update it, they break a ton of shit. Release new bugs. And then seemingly just don't fix them. Supposedly they released a hotfix, but I just keep getting kicked. And if it's the fact that I have too much rad resistant shit on, it needs to tell me that. Like, hey, you're not gonna be able to become a ghoul because you have too much rad resistant gear on. Like, that should just be a line of dialogue she says or something. Because I'll be honest, it had been so long since I've gotten that Chinese stealth armor, I had no idea it protected from radiation by so much. I'm fine with that.
Rise and shine.
You have been transformed into a ghoul. You will notice many changes to perks, normal and legendary, dialogue interactions, resistances, and more. While many perks are unique to ghouls, others are restricted to humans. Ghouls will also need to procure a disguise from Javo in Radiant Hills to interact with some factions and progress some main quests. If you want to change back into a human, you may do so in the main menu, but your ability to become a ghoul again will be restricted. Tower barrier, scroll on a stick, stim packed right away. Alright, let's check out what we got. The fix satisfies a large amount of feral. Purified water, we don't need. Slice of slime cake. Squirrel on a stick. Tarberry, toxic water. Maddox Mullen.
You're a miracle. First time I'm seeing a freshly minted ghoul. Except myself, but that was more of a gradual process. You must be feeling brand new.
Never better, I'm ready to ghoul it up.
You're gonna fit right in with us. No more infected wounds, no more worrying about radiation. You're free now, unstoppable. And you're going to carry our cause. The dream of the ghouls. See, people will try to beat us down because we have what they don't. And they're afraid of that. So we answer by living our lives to the fullest. Grasping everything we ever wanted in life, no matter who wants to keep us from it. Holding on tight, protecting each other, and lifting up ghoul kind. Doesn't matter who you were before. You're one of us now. And we're gonna count on you, just as you can count on us.
Well, I see now who's been holding the ghouls together.
That's everyone's job, not just mine. I'm Maddox, one of the founding members, along with Asher. And Elmira. But that's a story for another day. Once you feel up to it, please make yourself at home. You have full access to our facilities from now on. I'm sure the others are eager to meet you. Just let me know if you need anything at all. Whatever it is, I'm here for you.
You a cool dude, Maddox Mullen.
Smooth recovery. Unless you're growing pustules under your tongue, which I haven't gained the privilege of seeing yet. Well, are you?
Thanks for the treatment, Doc. I feel like a million caps.
Fascinating. At some point, you must further elucidate the sensation of being composed of so many small bits of metal. I need to analyze all the intriguing test results you gave me while you were unconscious. I suggest you introduce yourself to Jay. She can get you all dressed up for the outside world if you'd like to pass as a boring human. When you're done looking around inside, you can take the elevator up to the surface. Elevator's just around the corner.
Okay. So, before we do anything, let's look at our stats. So, looks like we're a ghoul. We have 100% disease immunity, negative 10 to charisma, radiation heals, wonderful, plus 30 HP, plus 3 to strength, plus 3 to endurance. I guess that's before we turn feral. Charisma so low. As you can see at the bottom right is the feral meter. It's a skull with a crack in it. I'm wondering, do our weapons do the same amount of damage? $113. I have no idea.
Look at you. All cooled up. And here I thought I was the crazy one. How's it treating you?
I'm all powered up. It's time to ghoul.
You said it. Let's make the most of these newfangled lives. Well, there's a lot to take in around here, so I won't keep you too long. But truth be told, I'm relieved to not be the only newcomer in this intimidating group. Come by again, yeah?
yeah, that's right.
How's the weather out there?
So we have no endurance. We still have our other stuff.
No room.
Expend a small amount of glow per hit to deal 15% bonus damage to targets. Interesting. And you can't use natural resistance, obviously. Or starch genes we could use, but... Really?
Move as one, bleed as
Ain't
one.
it just great to be here?
No other ones are locked, though, which is interesting.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, you need 100 to rank that up. Okay. Well, in that case... I mean, should we put that on? Does that mean we can't get radiated? I think we can... I don't think we can carry nearly as much. No, 275, we can carry more. Okay. I can equip that while in stealth, I don't know. So weird. There's the elevator.
Can't wait for this.
Stay on your guard.
Blazing in.
Anything could happen at any time.
I should have Parthenia look at this.
Maybe it will resolve
Watch
itself.
yourself out there. Being human, I don't remember what it's like anymore.
And who are you? A new doll for me to dress up? Or are you one of those monstrous and proud types?
I don't know who you are, but you can dress me up if you'd like. Monstrous and proud, baby.
Oh, brother. Monstrous and delusional is more like it. Well, when the delusion fades, I'm sure you'll come crawling to me. Javo, resident stylist, and nowadays disguise expert. If you're heading into society for regular humans and want to blend in, I'll set you up.
Tell me more about this disguise service you offer.
Remember the days when you could walk up to someone and get judged by the qualities of your face? How bright your eyes are, the cleanliness of your skin, how much of a smile you were willing to crack. You do remember, because those days are still here. A stranger approaches in the wasteland, and they need to make a judgment, friend or foe. Well, most see the face of a monster and find that a little hard to trust. Even those who aren't actively hostile. Well, they aren't likely to offer you the same opportunities as the next lucky human. You want those opportunities back? Come to me, and I'll make sure they never know it's a walking corpse that's talking to them.
How'd you come to be such a fashion connoisseur?
Pre-war magazines. I was obsessed with them growing up. All I had ever seen before was filth. Nobody cared about anything except fighting over the next scrap. No dignity, no ambition. Then one day I found this fashion magazine. There was page after page of these women dressed in all shapes and colors. Confident and beautiful. They were almost from another world. You looked at them and could tell that they had strived for something. And that made me want to strive for something. Beauty has power. The power to amaze, to inspire, to transform. Well, unfortunately, not everyone has that power available to them. But I still try, you know, to give ghouls the power to live normally, even if they can't amaze anymore.
It sounds a bit like you had your dream taken away from you. I'm very sorry to hear that. Ghoul or not, I think you're still beautiful. Do you really think those fashion models were happy? Most performances have a price.
Oh, please. Spare me the pity. I don't want to hear one more time that it's the inside that counts. I look like what I look like. And yeah, most days I'm not too happy about that. It's completely unfair. Why me? Out of all the ungrateful bastards out there who would gladly sell their whole head of hair for a roasted rad rat. But I'd rather face reality than pretend I can still be the next Marilyn Monroe. It's not like I can't still create things that are beautiful. Who knows? Maybe one day the whole wasteland will be wearing the Vogue catalog, and they'll never know that I'm a ghoul.
Well, we can't put on disguise and power armor.
If you can't stand the look of your own face anymore, I understand. Oh, don't take that personally. Just speaking from experience.
I need you to disguise me.
All right then. Nothing to it.
That's it? Okay. Bunks. I feel like I could just wear my power armor. I mean, you know. Observations of point repose. Let's view it like this. Point repose has become quite the curious anomaly. The state of Radiant Hills is dismal and dead, while repose has flourished and even begun to spout out of climate fauna. I'd assume that birds had carried seeds over, however the substantial growth is what's fascinated me. I've made trips over to the area to collect soil samples, and it's just as I had guessed. The soil over here at the camp is far more basic, while the soil at Repos is acidic, likely due to the CO2 from the decomposing ferals. This means that rapid radiation-based growth might act a bit like a hydrangea, which changes the color of its petals depending on the pH of the soil. Another factor to consider is the distinction between the tenure of the radioactive material at the silo versus the material's comparatively brief use at Repos. Here, the barrels had likely sat for decades, irradiating everything over time. However, for their new location, I don't know its long-scale effects yet. We could possibly watch this new forest decay away in the coming years. Perhaps I could talk Asher into bringing me some jars of soil the next time they scavenge out in the Toxic Valley and Cranberry Bog. I don't want to sacrifice the little soil I have in the planters for testing. Look at them.
They'll never understand.
From what I've heard, the Lemon's Diary. Ain't got no time for pleasantries. I almost died. We was having a peaceful rest and suddenly I hear some rustling. Ryan gets up and starts hollering, "Raiders!" But these weren't no raiders. They was scary as the dead of night. They looked all burnt up. They moved quicker than a mountain lion, and I swear their eyes was gleaming red. I got shot and I needed to go get help. I thought I should write this first in case I don't make it. Then whoever finds me can get a warning. Maybe I'll talk on the radio too. Timmy taught me how to do it. Poor Timmy is dead now, but I can still use what he taught me. Thanks, Timmy. Dear Diary, everything is okay now. Well, half the things are okay. Turns out I didn't get shot too bad after all. But I am dying anyways. After all that work at Emmett Mountain, the radiation went in my blood, and Doc says it's killing me from the inside out. I think I'm too sad to write anymore right now. I think things might be okay soon. We found a radiation special doctor, and they are actually the same people who shot me. I know that sounds bad, but it may not be so bad. They are trying to help now. People sure is complex. The thing is that I may not be the same the next time I write. I'm not too sure about it yet. I just hope people won't be afraid of me. Love, Layman. I woke up and I'm a ghoul. These were the changes I was talking about. Miss Parthenia said this was the only way to cure my radiationness. I was scared to do it, but not anymore. My skin feels all funny, and it sure is odd not having a nose, but I think I can get used to it. I should ask Parthenia how to spell her name. Most people here are kind of scary, but she is nice. Well, that's all for today. I think my life is going to be pretty different from now on.
How many mistakes before they kill us all?
Would you guys shut the hell up? You just say the same thing. Eugene's response. Hey Kev, don't strain yourself on my behalf. Writing more than a couple sentences is practically a marriage vow for you. And I'm not being facetious when I say that. It's been good getting letters. I know they don't come easily to you, so thanks. You and Maddox and the crew, you aren't wrong for seeking safety. The privilege of getting to live without a target on your back, of course anyone would want that. I want that, and I'm telling you that I have it. As much as anyone living in this wild wasteland has it. Haven't I proven that living with smooth skins is possible? Sure, it's not perfect. It gets tiring, having to explain yourself again and again, but between tiring and completely cut off from the outside world, I'll take option 1, please. I don't know why I'm bothering to say all this. I know it won't change your mind, and that's okay, really. It makes you who you are. Guess I just wish it were possible for both of us to have our way, and everyone there to live their lives to the fullest, whatever that means for them. Thanks for taking care of everyone, Kev. Just remember to take care of yourself too, Eugene. Shut up, ham radio.
Everything I do is for the people here. Take my advice. Clean, alert, no hesitations. I've got your back if you've got mine. Don't get too sentimental.
I don't know who Dave is.
Running out of supplies again.
That big ass book.
Maddox says this is home. But how long until it's taken from us?
Only a matter of time before they find us.
Okay, so it's kind of like a second health bar, I guess, that we have. Boom. That's cool. Fun stuff.
They'll never understand.
Letter to Jay. Jay, haven't heard from you in a bit, so I wanted to drop a line. I hope you're still concocting new styles like the best of them. Some of the ghouls over there could really use your advice. I know they don't go out much, but what about sparing the eyes of their own crew? Jokes aside, I hope you're alright. You're good at dressing yourself up, and that means the inside too. But you should know that everyone is there for you, not just me. I wish I could still be there too, but you know why I had to go, and I hope you're not holding it against me. Guess for now, I'll just offer a reminder that you're okay how you are. That what happened to you wasn't your fault, just as it wasn't for the rest of us, except Parthenia, I guess. And anyone who truly loves you wouldn't hold it against you. Go back to your family one day. Let them see what you've become, who you've become. See what happens. And if they're not proud, well, you'll know then that they're not a worth damn anymore. Eugene. That's nice.
I don't remember what it was like anymore. Being human.
Maddox. Okay, I guess we've explored all of that. I'm guessing this takes us to that elevator. Was like only ghouls can use it.
I don't remember what it's like anymore.
Yep.
Being human.
And now, thank God, we don't hear that radiation sound anymore. Jesus, that was so annoying.
Heard you chose this life. Can't imagine why.
Wanted to see how it was.
I should have Parthenia look at this, but maybe it'll resolve itself.
Not regretting this, are you?
Now I can go back, baby. I think in the next Fallout game, what they should do, honestly, since they want to take a million years to make a game.
You've been through Asher's training yet?
I haven't found Asher. That's who I was looking for in there, but he wasn't in there. They should allow you to start a campaign as a certain, like, if you want to be a person, a ghoul, maybe a super mutant. There's not many like intelligent ones, but you could be one. And you have 3 different, very different story. You know, that would be so cool.
Yeah, right. Is that all we deserve?
I know in the next game I'm going to be playing Brotherhood of Steel. You can play as one, but
Hello there.
that game, you know.
You see the garden? Or, well, I hope you're not here to bully me.
Of course not. Does that happen often?
Well, no. Not anymore. Not around here. I guess I'm still getting used to that. Anyway, I'm Ernie. I might seem like an odd one among all these tough fighters. More of a lover, myself. It's symbiotic.
Tell me about the garden.
We got everything here. Flowers, fungi, fruits, and veggies. But only the most resilient plants survive here with the radiation. The ones that are able to evolve. Yup, it's truly amazing. When I started bringing plants in here, I half expected all of them to die. Most did, but some, well, they grew to become the flourishing garden you see here today. And one great thing about being a ghoul, we can eat practically anything. Mutated produce that will kill anyone else becomes gourmet for ghouls.
How did a general soul like you end up with these outcasts?
It's kind of a funny story, but they raided my town, saw I was a ghoul, and better yet, how rough I was looking, and they offered to take me along with them. I was hesitant to run with a bunch of raiders, even with the promise of safety. It was Maddox who convinced me. Said they were a family. All ghouls, all looking out for each other. As long as they don't force me to start shooting people, I can live with that.
What were you doing before you came here?
Oh, not too much. Mostly farming and cooking. Sharing when I could. Same things I'm doing here. Here's a lot nicer, though. More, peaceful.
Sounds like a great life. Simple, relaxing work.
I couldn't ask for anything more. Nourishing life, harvesting it, consuming its rewards, and the cycle begins again. It reminds me of where everything comes from. Gives me appreciation for all the wonderful things we still have. For the fact that we're alive at all.
Is that it? Do you have any goals?
My greatest goal is to bring joy to the people around me. If I can do that, and then they do the same, well, then it's almost like there were dozens of me. I'm not worried about any sort of legacy, though. Only the legacy of the Earth. If I can somehow manage to leave it better than I found it, oh, that's a victory.
Come on, tell me the full story. It sounds like you went through some tough times before.
Well, yeah, I did. But those times aren't important anymore. There will always be people out there, troubled people, who are looking for some way to pass on how they feel. For some of those people, my condition gave them an excuse to target me. I was pretty isolated, to be honest, but I still found my peace. Always will. Not worth it to hold on to things like that. Sure, I'm an open book.
Well, are you some kind of pushover? It's gotta be something that gets on your nerves. See you around, Ernie.
Take care of yourself.
I don't wanna be rude.
It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge, and not by choice. Whatever happens out there, I won't leave you behind. They'll never understand.
So where the hell is Asher?
Everything I do is for the people here.
Hey, stranger. Ain't seen you around here before. Name's Debbie. Folks call me Regular Debbie. Just roll with it. Came out of the pit. And now I'm here fixing up the place for the crew. Got all kinds of things breaking after being all but abandoned for 2 decades. And fortifications to build. But I don't mind taking a break to chat.
Nice to meet you, Regular Debbie.
Nice to meet you too. You got good manners. Most of these ghouls got a mountain-sized chip on their shoulders.
I'd like to hear about your past.
Ain't all sunshine and roses, but go ahead.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself. What is this, a job interview? A blind date? I know old Deb's a catch, but buy me dinner first.
Chose this life.
Not a lot to tell, really. Born and raised in Pittsburgh before the bombs. Worked in the plants. You know, got this extra strength tan when they blew the city to bits. And hey, I've kept my good looks ever since.
If I can ask, what happened when the bombs hit? How'd you survive?
This city got blown all to hell. That's what happened. What do you think happens when it gets nuked repeatedly? Relax. I know what you meant. Me? I was in the factory when it happened. One of the lower levels. Actually below ground. Only reason I wasn't instantly toast, probably.
I won't leave you behind.
Radiation doesn't care. Wasn't deep enough. Too close to the blast itself. I don't know. Should have died. Fast.
Never.
But I didn't. Didn't know why. Didn't care. And I wasn't gonna wait to die of thirst or whatever. By the time I dug free of the rubble, I was already starting to change into the beaut you see before you. Lucky me, right?
Best one, lead as one. Us against the rest.
What did you do when you got free from the rubble?
It was bad. A lot of the city was just gone. Rubble. Blowing all over the damn place by the blasts. The rest was mostly on fire. Not a lot of survivors. It's not above ground anyway. A lot of those were sick, dying, puking up their own guts, falling apart. Worse. I got by. Found places to shelter. Scavenged for supplies in the wreckage, like most of the survivors. Got in some fights. Lots of people who could left. The rest of us who stayed started to rebuild. Some of the factories were still standing, so we got them running. Seems stupid, maybe, but it gave us something to do. We could make things, trade with other survivors. It's what we knew. When you go through that, afterwards, something that felt normal and gave living structure, you cling to that.
What about family or friends? You must have had somebody.
This ain't something I normally talk about. I say what I think, and I'll take on anyone that's got a problem with that. But, being unafraid like that isn't the same as being... Hell, I ain't got the words for it. Yeah. I had family. Friends, too. I didn't mention it right away, but the first thing I did when I got free was go looking for them, hoping they'd survived. Somehow. I had. Why couldn't they? Stupid. My folks. Their whole block was ash. My sister's place was one blackened wall, and... what was left? It wasn't her anymore. The bombs took everything. Everyone I cared about. My home. Even my friggin' skin. This is all that's left.
Well then, how did you leave the pit and end up here?
I stayed a long time in Pittsburgh. Clinging on to home. Or at least, the idea of it. Truth was that Pittsburgh became the pit. It wasn't home no more. Much as I tried to believe it was. Home was gone. Once I finally came to terms with that, it was time to leave. Don't know where to. Even now, I was on the road, and God knows where, when this gang of ghouls visited me in the night. I was shocked to see so many ghouls outside the pit. Less shocked when they started explaining things. How they were hunted, then hunted again. Said they was going somewhere to set up permanently, and they needed all the help they could get. Didn't seem like too bad a gig. Helping out in exchange for food and shelter. Maddox is under some kind of spell, thinking I'm gonna join up permanently. This kind of life ain't for me. I'll happily risk my hide in exchange for freedom.
They'll never understand.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Have to ask about the name.
Alright, fine. So, I was working this job, and there was another Debbie, and she wasn't a ghoul. Some of the guys started calling me Ghoul Debbie. You know, so they knew which one they were talking about. So I had a little chat with them. The boots and fist kind of chat. You know the type. Told them with all the rads around. Pretty soon there'd be more of us ghouls than them. After that, folks started calling me Regular Debbie. I thought it was pretty funny. So I let them. It stuck.
They'll never understand.
Okay. About your experience of being a ghoul.
What? You don't have enough experience of your own yet? Yeah, sure. But I can't promise any words of wisdom if there's something you're struggling with.
Are there a lot of ghouls in the pit?
Like you wouldn't believe. Not all of them as good looking or as fun to talk to as me, of course. Yeah, but yeah, we got a mess. Mostly the crazy cannibal type. You know the ones. But a lot like me too. Odds of a person turning ghoul are pretty bad. But you nuke a city that hard, you're gonna end up with a bunch.
How are ghouls treated in the pit?
How do you think? Everyone's scared of us. Even if we talk and act just like we used to. Some tolerate us better than others. But mostly, they think we're gonna go feral eventually. Fanatics talked to Big Gabe. Said they were different. Liars. Ghouls that go to them end up basically slaves. Or dead.
Has being a ghoul been hard for you?
Hard? Yeah, you could say that. Nobody's had it easy. But smooth skins ain't gotta deal with looking like this. I make myself useful. I kick the ass of anybody who gives me too much grief. I get by all right. But you get reminded. Every day. Even if you don't look at yourself. Your best pals look at you sometimes, and you can see them, wondering. Is today the day your brain shuts off and you eat my face? Around here, you don't have to deal with that. But out there, it never goes away.
Life on a knife's edge. And not by choice.
Maybe I'll have a different answer, too. See you around.
Alright, that was regular Debbie. Wonder if I just missed Asher because I went through the elevator.
I don't remember what it's like anymore.
I'm not one for small talk.
Being human.
Here he is. How's it going, Asher?
Fine.
Well, take my advice. Don't get too settled.
What do you expect me to say? That I'm jumping over rainbows on a pony? I'm fine. Next question.
Are we okay now that I'm a ghoul?
Now that you're a ghoul, I'll protect you with my life just like I will all the others. Still think it was damn stupid of you to choose this. But maybe one day you'll see why I warned you against it. Then you'll be happy I'm here.
What do you do around here?
Security. I watch the perimeter and make sure everyone gets combat training. Even the ones who are damn near hopeless as fighters. Long as they try, they'll get there.
Why do you hate being a ghoul so much?
Humanity has two sides, you know? Especially before the war. You only ever see one side of most. The one that wants to be your friend. And there's the other side. The one that doesn't care much about being a friend. The one that strives to protect itself and what it holds dear. If you're smart, you'll listen to that side when it speaks up. Most people do. It's what we're doing here, and what they'll always do to us. Neither any better than the other, just different.
Move as one, please.
So what is it that bothers you, humans and ghouls working against each other? It makes sense to try and protect those you care about. What if our survival instincts are outdated? Sometimes they cause unnecessary violence.
Humans against ghouls, humans against other humans, even ghouls against ghouls. We're all the same in our mistrust of one another. Some here believe in a world where ghouls and humans can overcome our differences. That type of thing has happened before, but the first people to do it take a big risk. I'm not willing to take that risk. Some view that as selfishness. So here I am, between other ghouls who think I'm close-minded and humans who think I'm a monster. You just can't win. All I want is to be acknowledged with dignity. From somewhere. That's all any of us want. For what we're doing to be appreciated. For our deficiencies to be forgiven. If you can even call them that. All right.
Yeah, I think that's probably everybody. Look at our feral meter. It's going down. Going down, down.
This is all I have left. You're going to the surface. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, I think that's everybody that we had to talk to. Can't fast travel without having this on.
Kill us all.
Let's see. No, not that. Cross the Silver Bridge. That is the new thing.
They'll never understand.
Fabio's looking to hire gun to do some work for him. No, that's the thing. A journalist named Jack Hunter has gone missing. I should speak to us. Oh, that's the thing that I picked up. Casting off.
I should have Parthenia look at this, but maybe it'll resolve itself.
Thought it was a radio. Holy hell. Alright, well. Anywhere free? Oh, there's a new General Steakhouse. Location there. Ranger District.
I'll never go back. Never.
There we go. Fort Atlas is free.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. Look what else it brought. I'm glad we got our tech closer.
So the Ghoul update wasn't with Gone Fission. I was wrong about that. Oh. Okay, not much to that. Investigate Fisherman's Rest. Well, let me in there, I just want to search him. Holiday gift. Hunter's Ultra Sight right arm. What? Already over encumbered? Oh, I'm back down to 260. Okay. I don't need it. That weighed a lot. So what is the... Whoops, did not mean to do that. 25 caps. Jangles the Moon Monkey. Stimpack to plan. I don't need Jangles the Moon Monkey. Plan Honeycomb Paper Ribbon. Bell. I mean, he was a Santa Ghoul, I guess. God damn it. So I guess we're gonna do two things. We're gonna become a ghoul in this video and do the casting off questline, which is the fishing one, because they added fishing to the game. I'd like to play for long enough to have the feral meter go all the way down to see what it does. Fisherman's Rest. I don't know how long that takes though. What the hell? New hunters. Oh, it just now. Whatever. Store all the junk. Do we have anything we need to put in here? Diary excerpts number 1. Entry 1. Sold most of our catches for far cheaper than we ought this month, but I just can't bear to see the state of the poor souls that we meet in the ports. At least this way they can fill their bellies for a night. The men think I've gone soft, but they're forgetting how easy we got it. Entry 2. Spied some almighty shadows beneath the ship of late. These waters grow more treacherous with every passing day. If it's not the sea herself, it's the creatures within. Entry 3. Blessed Poseidon, have mercy on our wretched souls. This storm has raged at us for 3 days and nights. It didn't give us the faintest warning of its coming, neither. She better blow over soon, for Linda Lee can't take much more of this abuse. My diary. Guess those pages were just out. Where are your other diary entries? The deep note. Yeah, can't exit that, or read that. Of course I know that recipe. Captain's log 3, where's 2 and 1? Hello. Diary excerpt number 2. Entry 4. I feel I must be dreaming. I've woken up Ashur. God knows how. Flashes of terrible visions plague my mind. I'll be damned if I can tell whether they are nightmares or memories, though. Same figure always lurking in them. It's hard to know what's real or not anymore, especially now I'm plagued with these strange urges. Entry 5. Been following them for so long now, doing all kinds of strange things. Anything to stop the pain. Find myself in agony often, or is it ecstasy? Well, I haven't found any other holotapes, so maybe the excerpts are that the log entries 1 and 2, but then the holotape is just the third one.
My name is Captain. Captain. I'm a captain. It's my job to fish. To catch as many fish as we can. My father was a fish, and my mother.
Okay. Alright. Captain Raymond Clark. Alright, he's crazy. Then we got the fisherman. He's a fish. Hi there, nice island you got here.
Ah, a fresh face. Come to volunteer your services, have ye?
That fish thing pointed me to you.
Oh, him? He's truly a monstrous creature. Oh, he's truly a fine specimen, isn't he? A gentle soul. But never mind about that. You seem like the capable type, ideal for the job at hand. He demands that ye... Oh, we'd like ye to aid us in catching the fish round these parts. Bring us whatever ye haul out of the water. The stranger, the better.
Sure, I'll bring you some fish. I've got some questions for you.
What do you want to know?
Why do you want me to fish?
I think he wants to use them. Oh, don't worry yourself about the particulars, friend. You just bring us back 3 fish and be snappy about it.
3 fish? Who is the creature I just spoke to?
He's some kind of a... He's a swell fella. Just looks a little different from you and I is all.
Are you feeling okay?
Why, I'm feeling as spry as a sea breeze, of course. Why do you ask? Aye, so be it.
Sure, I'll bring you some fish.
That's good, very good. My friend here will provide all the tackle you need to get started. You'd better get to it, before the tides leave you behind.
Your friend said you have something for me? Fishing. Hook fish in the waters of Appalachia. Stand by deep water and select bait to fish with. Cast your line and reel in when a fish pulls the bobber below the surface. Keep the fish within the catch zone until it reaches the center of the circle. Is it a weapon? We didn't give me anything. Maybe he just gave me bait. Did we just go to the water and... How do I do it? Because it doesn't say I got a thing. Maybe I trade? No, it just has bait.
Have you made the catches yet? What do you want? Oi! Then be off with ye. The tides will...
Said stay near deep water. I mean, now I just... I'm just in it. There. I realize I probably don't have a pole. Do I have to craft a pole? Maybe I can't do it in power armor. Of course. Let's see, bait. Cast. You don't have enough of this bait. I switched to a different bait. Start reeling. That's when it goes under. Hurry up and take it, you stupid fish. There you go. That's weird, that thing moves fast. Brook Silverside. Sunscream. Red belly. Oops, didn't mean to.
Have you made the catches yet? Perfect. Give 'em here. They're fish, all right, but nothing special. Don't bother me friend with these. You might as well feed 'em to Linda Lee instead. Chop 'em up into fish bits before you do, though. She's eaten plenty today, and the last thing we want is giving her more indigestion.
Where do I do that at? Oh, it actually does tell me. Okay. How many fish bits would you like to feed Linda Lee? Give all. Quad shot plasma pistol. Plus 300 capacity, plus 50. Okay. Quad short. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Plus 50 damage resistance while aiming. Plus 50% limb damage. Plus 300% ammo capacity. It does 93 damage. Not bad.
Did you feed the beast, like I asked?
She gave me a gift.
Perhaps she's taken a shine to you. Once she's filled that cavernous stomach and gulped down enough fish, something always comes back up. God knows what else she's got in that belly of hers. And how many innocent... Anyways, thanks for your help, friend. Keep your eyes open for any rare beauties out there. She's especially fond of anything that gleams. And make sure you come back soon. There's still plenty of places to cast your net.
Fishing rewards. Discover new rewards through fishing.
We needed more.
Complete fishing challenges to earn rod upgrades and reel in tougher fish.
If you have the time.
Convert fish to fish bits at cooking stations to use in a recipe to feed Linda Lee for rewards. Discover rare and elusive fish to display in your camp by experimenting with different bait, locations, and weather conditions. So we got that, plasma cartridge, recipe for grilled fish, and improved bait. Okay.
Oh, don't look the fish in the eye. You lose them that way.
Cool, so that was the fishing. That's pretty neat, and it has Mire Swamp. Oh, that's someone's camp. I was like, oh, there's a new thing on the map now, a fishing spot. But then it's just someone's camp. A lot of people are camping in the new area. What is this? Gleaming Depths. Oh, that's a raid or something, I think. Lucky Hole Mine. We've been there. I know we have. Why does it say that I haven't discovered it? Bootlegger Shack. General Steakhouse. Should we just go and discover those real quick? Two places I haven't discovered yet, I guess. I need to try and not be as encumbered. I think I'm actually under encumbered. I forget that this adds 10 pounds. Look at that thing, that's cool.
Pay no mind to my friend here. He's got a skin condition.
Let's go down here and see what this is and this bootlegger's shack. And then I also want to eventually figure out how to get into the mysterious cave. I might just look that one up. I need to start go up. Boom. I fell in a fucking thing. There we go. Okay, so I actually looked it up. Randomly generated 6-digit number that unlocks for the elevator to Vault 79, usually found by completing the Treasure Unknown quest in the Grafton Pawn Shop. By arranging Mac fragments on the board under black light to reveal your unique code. Specific to your player and changes. Okay. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I've been in Vault 79. Okay, yeah, it's Wastelander's storyline. Okay, so yeah, we've been in it. So I don't need to do that. We'll just find these 2 locations, see what they are, and probably be where we end it. I don't need to take Rad-X. I'm a damn ghoul. Of course I know the recipe. Where is that radio? Must be above. Oh, there's some improved bait. So you find that now that you've done that little quest. Well, I don't know where the radio is, but a large baby bottle. Okay. Watoga High School. Don't take shipments out to Watoga High School anymore. Those Protectron cops tried to scan the crates last time. Good thing they run so slow. Tell those spoiled brats that if they want their moonshine, they'll need to come get it themselves. Okay. That probably was about something a long time ago that I did. Alright, so not really anything here. But we got our map. We can go down at Quarry X3. What was that other thing that I didn't find? Ah, the Ranger District office. Oh, this is... the General Steakhouse is up here. Well, I don't see... how far? I'm still halfway, only halfway to the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. When we come back, we'll be starting Burning Springs, and I'll change back into a human. Hopefully the feral meter will have gone down by then, but I'm probably just going to go to these locations I haven't been to, and hopefully run that meter down. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.